If you've been following along on my channel, the wait is finally over. The duck breast is here after 2 weeks of duck hanging in my fridge. The outcome was very delicious. Made a little dish here. I'm about to show you how to make this super easy recipe. It requires a lot of patience, but it's well worth it. Let's jump right into it.
Okay, so first you want to toast off all your spices. You can do whatever you like, it's optional. You can see what I used on the recipe list down below. You want to give it a quick blitz with your salt and your brown sugar mixture just to make sure everything is just evenly distributed. Then you want to put your salt cure mixture into a container where your duck will be. Put your patted down dry duck breast. And then you want to cover it evenly with a layer of the cure mixture. Make sure that they're pretty much buried in this cure. You're gonna let this go for about 2 days in your fridge. Flip it each day just to make sure all the moisture comes out of each side.
2 days later.
Once you've let those bad boys hang out in the fridge for about 2 days, pull them out and then wipe off all the excess spice and rub whatever you can see on there and give it a quick rinse. You could do this in the sink. I just did this in a bowl just to show you guys more clearly. Then you want to just pat it down dry, make sure it's super dry before you do anything else, just to get all that excess moisture off. Get a cheesecloth, lay it flat down on the cheesecloth, and then you want to just kind of roll it up or pinch it from the fat end to the other fat end. This is not necessary, but it's going to make a much nicer product when you take it out and have a nice, beautiful round coin of duck breast prosciutto. Go ahead, cut off the unnecessary cheesecloth, and then you want to just tie one end off and then continue to truss it all the way to the other end. You basically want to just create a little loop and then run that loop to the end of it and then back under and over. And all you do is just keep repeating this until you get to the other end. That's basically how you truss this duck prosciutto. There we have a beautiful duck breast prosciutto ready to be hung. Do it in your fridge, hang it on a bottle, hang it on a jar, whatever you can find, as long as you have the space. Let it go for 2 weeks, or the rule of thumb is when the poundage reduces by about 30%, then you're good to go. 30% of the moisture, that means it's done. But I just let it go for 2 weeks and it should be fine.
2 weeks later.
Now take that beautiful lady out of the dress. Make sure there's no mold. White mold is fine. You can just wipe it right off. Green mold, no good. Throw it away. And cut right into it to see all your hard work paying off. Beautiful duck breast prosciutto. You know, 2 weeks could sound like a long time for something like this, but it's well worth it. And you know, it could be just like a little surprise to look forward to, that 2-week waiting period. It's so nice when you finally get to cut into something that you've made. Now have it as is, or do a fancy dish like I did here with the pickled rhubarb. Recipe coming soon for that. Or have it with some chive blossoms. I'll be doing a recipe with chive blossom vinegar as well.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching the video. Please give this a try. The duck prosciutto is just really freaking delicious. Give yourself 2 weeks, hang it in your fridge, or actually share it on Instagram. Tag me in it, and I'll go ahead and share all of y'all's creations. I love sharing it. Like the video, comment, really helps me out. I will see you next week.